Katlyn Gerken here with the real Colin Thurston. Colin, what are you most excited about for this upcoming season?
Just showing the fans, everyone around town, what we have.
Brains and beauty. What are you guys most excited about for this upcoming football season?
Winning state.
You heard it here first.
Candy.
The candy? I can tell you like candy.
Watching Batavia beat Geneva.
That's my favorite part too.
How about that first half? Geneva comes into this game with a 7-0 record like they did last year. I told these guys pregame, you have a choice. Let's win and have some fun, and they did just that. South Elgin's quarterback, Amrine, threw for 222 yards, and his favorite target, Derek Kumaro, whose brother, Jake, was just drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals, and whose dad and uncle both play in the NFL. So as Coach mentioned pregame, it is definitely in his blood. Chick-fil-A in Batavia held a fundraiser this week to see which school, Batavia or Geneva, could raise more money. Well, Geneva won that competition. It's really muddy and messy out there, so much so that Coach Piron told the players and the coaches to get back, to stay off the grass, and to stay on this red tarp that's down here. On the offensive line, the Bulldogs have no returning starters, but they average 6'3", 265 pounds. Batavia has only had one scoreless quarter all season. That was the very first quarter against Oswego. Ramblin' Ray was hosting a show live from Wrigley Field Monday morning, so he took a Batavia Bulldogs jersey and hung it up in the broadcast booth at Wrigley. Took a picture, you can see it on Twitter, and his son, Connor, plays for the Bulldogs. You watched Simeon last week. What players stood out to you?
Quarterback can really whip it. Number 6, a receiver for him is tough.
Batavia and Geneva did a combined for a cause this week by selling t-shirts as a fundraiser. I have one on tonight. Batavia ended up winning that pink t-shirt contest, selling 850 total. 5 years ago today, Batavia came here and beat Streamwood, and that's when this undefeated conference streak started. Coffey said Naperville Central made it really difficult for the Bulldogs to get in a rhythm. Your Batavia Bulldogs are victorious over the Geneva Vikings for the 5th year in a row. Piron this week was named the Chicago Bears High School Head Coach of the Week, and Kanan Coffey earned the Daily Herald MVP award for his performance last week against Geneva. 13 catches for a record-setting 222 yards. Coffey's one-handed grab. We had Colin Thurston down here on the sidelines. Nutley and a few other guys were going nuts. Well, we also had them in studio with a few other guys from the offense and defense and special teams. The Batavia football team also celebrated Halloween this week by visiting a haunted house. They tweeted out before going, goals: no crying, no screaming, don't get blood on Coach Piron, do not have your brain eaten. On that last play that brought Simeon down to score that touchdown, the Batavia coaches were not happy with it. What memories does playing Cary Grove stir up for you?
Pretty good ones, to be honest with you.
Nemec said, well, no loss is ever a good loss. He's glad it came during the regular season instead of during the postseason.
You were here in 2006 and played quite an intense playoff game. What is it like to be back?
Well, first of all, it's nice just to be in the quarterfinals.
He's a 2000 graduate of my alma mater, Loras College. Cary Grove was stoked, as they should be, that they took over that ball on downs. And that's it for us. Thank you to all of our viewers and volunteers for this opportunity. We look forward to covering Batavia football for you throughout the season. For now, I'm Katlyn Gerken. Good night from the sidelines.